never erase your face. No, 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 nothing can ever take your place. You are the fire deep inside of me. You are the strength that I need to succeed. You are the voice that speaks to me. Yeah. Asante kwa uzuri wako. Asante kwa mafundisho yako. Yote uliyotenda yalikuwa mema, twakusujudu. Wewe ndiwe tabasamu langu. Wewe ndiwe ngome yangu. Wewe ndiwe rafiki yangu. Wewe ndiwe, wewe ndiwe. I'll never turn back the hands of time. So here's what I'll do. I'll make you proud. I'll make you smile. And do the things that you left behind. I wanna thank you for being my friend. For being us.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Caroline Murote, and welcome to Sheversations, the show where we amplify female voices. Karibu sana. Welcome to today's edition on this beautiful Furahi day. How is your morning going? Mimi karibu aniuelewa asubuhi pale Westi. Mse Wanduthi. There's this mama, tulikuwa on the bike, and then this mama was like, staki kuangalia. So she wanted kupita na sisi, guys. I would be in heaven right now. Mngekuwa mnaandika message za RIP. So thank God. I am so grateful for life. And this morning, let me know what you're grateful for. In case you want to let me know. Yeah, Caroline_Murote on Instagram, at Caro Murote on TikTok, CarolMurote. That's Caro Murote on TikTok, and Caroline Murote on Facebook and X, and at Power Radio across all the platforms. Our hashtags are hashtag Sheversations with Caroline Murote, hashtag Sheversations, hashtag Power Radio, hashtag Tune In Power Up, and hashtag Art of Expression. So any one of those hashtags would work. Holla at us, let us know how your morning is going. I am excited to have a conversation, and today is a beautiful, beautiful Friday. We are all about the music vibe, celebrating powerful women, and just letting you know how it's going in the digital space when it comes to women in music. And speaking of music, we've had By My Love by Stacey Kamatu. We've had Beba by Watendo Willie and Zendia Manasseh. And then at Tabasamu Langu, J Blessing St. P and Joanna Matata. And right about now, I'm about to throw you into Dark Skin by Brandy Minor and Ability 1005 songs. This is for you. Enjoy.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Baby, turn around and pull up to me bumper. Your skin smooth like jojoba. Ati wanafanya nini? Wanaogopa. Dark skin na nachota. Melanin na lova. Nobody can boka. Well, in it try sometime back in November. They really didn't think I would remember. Sahi, my confidence in me rise. I never used to be like this before. I used to be so damn insecure. Atikuwa dark skin ilana. Haters are wicked loud. Nothing ever sweet like coco. Get on the dance floor, make them loco. You say you like Ologomba. Baby, turn around and pull up to me bumper. Your skin smooth like jojoba. Ati wanafanya nini? Wanaogopa. Dark skin na nachocha. Melanin na lova. Nobody can boka. You say you like Ologomba. come around and pull up to me bumper. Your skin smooth like jojoba. Ati wanafanya nini wanaogopa? Dark skin and not Georgia, melanin all over. Nobody can walk. Yeah. You don't know how I like your confidence. The way you walk, how you talk, it's evident. Black is the beauty, so more for them, so more for them. You were a star, brown skin, una kill. Oh, show them who you are. You were a star, brown skin, una kill. Oh, show them who you are. You like a loco, mba. You like that toto, like that toto star. You like a loco, mba. You like that toto, like that toto star. You like a loco, mba. You like that toto. Like that toto star. You like a loco, mba. You like that toto star.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
1,005 songs and
And he
more.
said I can move in the mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yes, so I'm going out west side. I know west side.
He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. I know it's yeah. I know it's
All things possibility with God of ability. Possibility. All things possibility with God of ability.
They call me Shana the Dawn. Another got ability like Yahweh. He suppressed the kings of the underworld, my way. Rock of the ages, ancient of days, lily of the valley and the bright and morning star. Anything is possible with him. He raised up the dead after days in the grave. Parted the sea for the nation in a minute. He'll answer your matter in less than a minute.
I can move in the mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yes, so I'm going out west side. I know west side.
He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. I know it's yeah. I know it's
All things possibility with God of ability. Possibility. All things possibility with God of ability. Possibility.
Inna the dark when it's tough, you always stepping up. Endless possibilities, salute the Holy Trinity, yeah. See, no eye ever seen it, no ear ever heard it. I know man can't conceive it. The good things in store for those who love him. I'm ready now to see the impossible.
And he said I can move in the mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yes, so I'm going out west side. I know west side.
He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. I know it's yeah. I know it's
All things possibility with God of ability. Possibility. All things possibility with God of ability. Possibility. And he said I can move in the mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yes, so I'm going out west side. I know west side.
He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. I know it's yeah. I know it's
He can move any mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yes, so I'm going out west side. I know west side.
He can move any mountains for you.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
1005 songs in
See how I look when you know, see where you take credit to you do, see your kwangu pozangu. God when him true, got a better view, and since I met you, when you nuru yangu. Fact of the matter, see my Christ is the answer. You got me, so I gotta get it. Raise up the banner, make him not forget it. Stop searching for truth on my socials, looking for answers, got promos. Sana jua, there's only one way. Ni Yesu munoma, only one way.
My God is the biggest out there. I've been feeling the rap with them scriptures all over like, yeah. I know you like it, cause you know Jehovah's son is invited. And every time that he shows up, demons are finished. So there goes my heartfelt condolences to the enemy. I'm seated in heavenly places far beyond this reach. My advocate is Jesus, I'm enjoying immunity. Paid by the blood, restoration by the Father. I'm in the assembly of the firstborn, enrolled in the heavenly places of the dawn. Spirits of the righteous made perfect for God by the blood of the Lamb. Now I walk like him, talk like him, reign with him, and it calls me years. Made in his image, tell me do you see it? Son of the dawn, rapping my city, you heard? My God is the biggest out there. I've been feeling the rap with them scriptures all over like, yeah. I know you like it, cause you know Jehovah's son is invited. And every time that he shows up, demons are finished, so done.
One time, two time, you already know now. We capture you since I met you, Jesus. You, since I met you, yeah. I met this man and he changed my life. He told me that he had to pay a price, and the price that he paid on that bracket cross poured his blood for me. I'm saying, yeah.
Okay, it's another new chapter. Holla, I'm doing it for the master. Saved by grace, I'm no longer a disaster. Spirit of a billionaire, no, I'm not a hustler. It all started the day I met him on the cross. The day I gave my life to him without the teams on. That was the day I sang a new song. Amazing grace forever, sweetest sound. I surrender, who am I to boss? Salute to the most high, I can never floss. He's the boss, man, believe me, he's the boss. I can always sing it when the beat drops. I'm on for the game cause I'm out of the cage. I'm not for the fame but I'm here for the change. Christ is the way, the truth and the life. No longer in darkness, I'm walking in light. The wages of sin can never be life. No longer loses, winning the fight. He died on the cross to save my life. No longer trying to cost my life.
Since I met you, since I met Jesus, I've never been the same. Since I met Jesus, I'm forever changed. I'm forever changed.
And you'll be back again, recapping Church of Kings, spitting truth from the booth, loosen the noose that we having fellas checking deuces to their own. And haters do the best just to magnify the wrongs, but really I'm sorry, my faith only bothers with he who bought me. Therefore I ain't faced with the talk of men around me. My journey is between me and the one who started it in me, for he built me to inhibit the spirit that is within me. They told me I needed more exposure. Like if I was taking a photo in inferior light. I started to see myself in an inferior light. Samsung, Sony, I had many stereotypes. Now I put bars in your faces. I don't read your rights. I got some advice so you don't get consumed by these lights. A word from the wise. Gotta keep your eyes on the prize. Nairobi for Christ. Look at how he paid all the price.
Since I met you, since I met Jesus, I've never been the same. Since I met Jesus, I'm forever changed. I'm forever changed.
Hey, you ain't gotta change. Cause he loves you anyway.
Come as
Just
you
come as you are.
You'll be forever
And you will be forever changed.
Come as you
ain't gotta change.
Come as
Cause he loves you anyway.
Come as
Just
you
come as you are.
You'll never be the same. Since I met you. Since I met you. I met this man and he changed my life. Since I met you. I met this man and he changed my life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sheversations. Sa mimi niko na swali. I have a question for you guys. Do you guys think that we have discussed women empowerment enough? Do you think that we can truly say that Kenyan women have reached a point where we are properly empowered? Now, I don't want us to get into a very serious, angle on this conversation. I just want us to be honest. Sai, where you sit, your mother, your sister, your cousin, your grandmother, are they empowered? And what are we talking about when we say empowered? Are we talking about an education? Are we talking about money? Personally, it's means to opportunity and means to financial empowerment. So the question is, the women in your life, achana na uyo beshte yako, your CEO, girlfriend, mwenye yako na startup, achana na mwenye yako masters na mwenye anafanya PhD. I'm talking about sasa wenye wako home because they lack opportunities, because they were not educated, or because they were not given access to these opportunities. Are they truly empowered? And if this shorties, this girl dams, right, these baddies were to get into a beautiful relationship with the best men, according to our society, a man who provides, a man who allows them to spread their wings. Alafu huyo mwanaume, after a beautiful 10 years of life, God forbid, aseme kaput, upside down. Mewaiona mende, the way they just go upside down when they die, that man meets his demise. Akufa yani ile kabisa, because there's levels of dying. You can have a social death, you can die on the inside. Alafu ile yenye tumekuweka in the ground. And then he leaves that lady with no inheritance, children, no money. Labda tuseme nyumba iko hapo. Nyumba ndio hiyo ameachiwa. How is she gonna feed her children? And tuseme hawakuwa na watoto, how does she take care of herself? That's the picture I want us to draw. What were black tax? Those of us that have jobs, you're empowered, the people around you think that you've made it, you're doing a good job. Swali ni hii. This is a question, ladies and gentlemen, that I just need you to ponder, and I need you to let me know at Power Radio at Caroline Murote, #Sheversations with Caroline Murote. I need you to let me know how many unempowered women you have in your life and what you can do and what you're doing to take care of them. Ama kila mtu in your life, maybe you're born in privilege and everybody had equal access to education, equal access to opportunity that gets them to be financially empowered and gets them to be in a position to make decisions for themselves. An example of a good decision is marriage. Do the women in your life have the chance, the choice, the opportunity, the freedom, the rights, the space to choose who their marital or life partner is for life? Do they get to choose who they are going to reproduce with and at what time? Ama, are they finding themselves in these unions because of finances and because of financial circumstances? Now, when we talk about empowerment, it's having the opportunity to choose and to choose the best situation for yourself. And you find that a lot of men might not be privileged, might not be well-to-do, However, they find themselves in a position where you can choose. Sasa ni kazi. You can choose where to work. You can choose because probably you were given the opportunity to be educated, and you were probably given the choice of who to marry and when to marry them. Because for you, you are not the cash cow that's bringing money into the family. Your bride price is not what's bringing money into the family. You are not bringing money into the family through marriage. You know, your money is going to your wife, your children, and their family. But as a woman, you're seen traditionally as a means of income, especially in many rural spaces. So I want us to get away from that girl that you went to campus with. I want you to get away from your female work colleague and just come closer to home, or go further away to home, and just look at the situation, just to scale mashinani. How many of your cousins, mashinani, your aunties, your grandmothers, maybe your own mother personally, your stepmother, whichever mother figure, you know, woman you have in your life, how many of them truly have the financial freedom? How many of them have the bargaining power to be able to choose how their lives are moving forward? So that is the question of the day. And this conversation is how we're empowering you. So I want you to let me know, and then we're going to have a conversation about music shortly after this. So I'm going to see you right after this, just a jiffy.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio. From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Maisha ina stress but sitachoka, manake mimi staya mimi nyota, Mungu peke ndio mimi nitaogopa. Get back 'cause unachoma choma choma choma, daily na meremeta, form yangu ni kutesa, usikol kama si pesa, bade nachipeleka. Inaselela, dombola, mandem, and lose composure. We catch flies, not feelings. Play out in the dance for ceiling. Don't waste my time. Don't miss my energy. Don't kill my vibe. Don't miss my energy. Let's say goodbye. Just fly around with me. Let's spend some time. Just spend some time with me.
Feeling important, feeling like something is coming all over me. Feel like a soldier, feel like I'm going to war with the enemy. I've gotten older, I'm very comfortable with my identity. It's never over. I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm willing. I'm feeling hypnotized, I'm feeling like a child. I need to realize I'm feeling so alive. I take off my disguise and I get myself the prize. I don't mean to be shy, all I can do is try.
Don't waste my time. Don't miss my energy. Don't kill my vibe. Don't miss my energy. Let's say goodbye. Just fly around with me. Let's spend some time. Just spend some time with me.
Some people search and seek until they find the light. Some people think that everything they think is right. Some people don't believe in peace, they want to fight. Some people not my type, some people not the vibe.
Shangilia, pango yote imepangiliwa, shida yetu yote tatuliwa, maisha yetu imebarikiwa. Shangilia, pango yote imepangiliwa, shida yetu yote tatuliwa, maisha yetu imebarikiwa.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Sheversations. And the time is 24 minutes to half past the day. It's 24 minutes to half past full Rahi day. That means that it's 24 minutes to 12. And I'm not by myself. I promise you guys a fun conversation. A conversation about music, and we are talking about it with regards to the digital space. And I have a phenomenal woman here on set with me, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Yes.
Wagwan.
Wagwan. I'm good. I've had a rough morning, but I'm intentional about having a good day regardless of circumstances. How's your morning been?
My morning is quite good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So many impromptu things have come up, but
Sindio,
we are good.
ni faster.
Yeah.
Sindio, mambo ni mengi.
Mambo ni mengi.
Yeah.
Sana machache,
Okay.
but we make it work.
I like it. Yeah, so please tell the people, naweza anza na za ID, sijui za stage, street names, whichever version of you want the people to know.
Okay, I am Bakita.
Hi, Bakita.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
I am a female Kenyan. Female ni obvious.
You know nowadays.
Okay.
Do you know nowadays? It's weird. Okay. Maybe it's valid to someone. Who knows?
Sure.
Who knows? Female. Yeah.
Kenyan artist.
Okay.
Focusing on reggae.
Uh-huh.
Currently, I'm trying to be versatile.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, the music industry has been interesting.
Right.
Fun.
Right.
Challenging.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting, fun, challenging,
Yes.
in that order.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's start with interesting. Jivo ndio umeziweka. What is the most exciting part about being an artist? Just the most exciting. Yani unamkanga and you're like, wow, okay, this I really love. I really appreciate about being an artist.
Just the fact about like practicing what you love.
Okay.
For me, it's not like a job, you know. It's like a job, but you're doing something you love. And it's your passion.
Right.
You're good at it, so yeah, you have to have fun in that moment.
Expressing yourself.
Yes.
I love that.
Exactly.
No, I feel you, because mimi mamangu alinita kameme when I was 4 years old.
Wow. No
4 years, and do you see now?
No wonder.
See me now. So when you say that it doesn't feel like a job,
Yeah, exactly.
I like when people get into the space where they can express themselves in what they naturally enjoy. Yeah, because uku inje is not looking good, bruv. Yes, people are not happy.
And if you're getting paid to do what you love, then
Appreciate it.
Utafika.
Sindio,
Yeah.
basi we umefika. Alafu ulisema interesting, the other challenging ndio ya mwisho.
Challenging the mwisho. Interesting. I think it was fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I want you to share with us as an artist your highs. Yani, what's that moment? Ama even a season where you're like, okay, no, guys, mama, I've made it and I like it here.
When I'm doing performances, especially live performances.
Okay.
Like you have to be creative, you have to be in the moment. Lazima pia ujibambe ukiwa kwa stage. Na hiyo aspect ya kujibamba hapo fun ndio inakujia. You have to have fun when you're doing what you're doing.
Right.
So hizo ndo naweza sema my highs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ujawahi kuwa na awkward moment kwa stage? Sijui kiatu inatoa. Mshipi. It's normally the things, bra strap. You know women, ladies, like inatokana, you're on stage. No, you've never had those moments. You have, please.
One time where my pants ripped.
They ripped.
Ripped like huko nyuma kwa
Yani hwa. They're like, let me free. They're like, free the.
free really.
Okay, uko on stage. Why are your pants ripping? Kwani, what were you doing?
First of all, it was zile siku za campus.
Okay.
And I think I was trying to be very creative.
Okay.
So those pants were like pants I made.
Oh my. Okay,
Yeah.
that was the
So
reason.
I think that was the issue. 'Cause
Your creativity,
My creativity
expressed
was
it. You were being free. You were expressing yourself.
Everything was free.
So what did you do? How did you fix it?
I ran off the stage.
You ran off the stage.
Yeah.
Were you mid-performance or were you a part of a set?
No, I was mid-performance.
You are the one
Yes,
on the.
one on the mic.
So ukasikia hwe.
Na nilikuwa nimeface nyuma, so unajua, actually it was a Beyonce song.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
you know, I was trying to shake it.
What Beyonce song was it? Do you remember?
Single lady. So indeed, I did make sure it was single by the end of the night.
Oh my goodness.
But
Yeah.
whatever happened.
So and then how did you deal with that? How did you?
Got back on stage afterwards.
Okay, uli somebody gave you pants or you had pants?
I had pants, but they were normal pants, like
Okay.
normal, like whatever I had on.
Yes.
Wouldn't wear it anywhere else.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just made sure that niko na ingine niko normal.
Okay.
So that is what I put on.
Okay.
Came back on stage. People laughed. Still went back on stage. Performed.
I love that.
Hey,
Yeah. No, okay. That's what I love about artists. When I was young, I wouldn't say where, but kuna hii traditional. I was part of a set of a traditional dance. So, you know, these traditional outfits. Now that particular culture, ni ile yenye mambo ikianguka, unaendelea with the show. Let me tell you, could never be me because why has my bralette fallen? Those coverings and it's this why has it fallen? But nilikuwa nimeinama so hakuna mtu aliona. Sasa unaendelea kudance kwa hivi. Yeah, it's a tradition. I was really young. I was like 12. And I never did it again. I was like, that's like Mimi wearing a costume. Na kama it's not my full clothes that I can account for.
Did you get affected by that afterwards?
Like no, it was awkward, but I ran off and then, you know, it was like, we were kids, so they weren't that strict with us. And it was a school performance. And then there were many of us on stage. And I wasn't one of the main acts. So it's this traditional dances where you have two girls coming, you go back. You know how traditional dances go. Yeah, sitasema, because then you start Googling those outfits, you'll start imagining me and I'm like, no. Yeah, but a stage is such a interesting space because there are so many people who they have no confidence for stage. They have no confidence for stage whatsoever. So now what does the stage feel like home when do you get used to it? But there's always an element of I'm nervous, but I'm just gonna deal with it anyways.
I'm usually nervous, extremely. I literally sweat. But now the fact that I do a lot of practice in my house. Like, I sit in my house and I imagine that kuna watu hapo. I dance. Okay, I don't dance. Wacha nisidanganye. But I sing and sing and sing. And I even try to like address the audience.
As if they were there.
As if they're there.
Right.
Like, so that makes sure that ensures that when I'm on stage, I can't forget lyrics. I can't forget things.
So preparation is key.
Preparation is actually key. It gives you more confidence. And inakupatia tu more confidence.
I love that. Now, speaking of preparation, kuna vitu I feel like in an artist's life you can never prepare for. Sasa huku kuna kuanga na sasa online. How in control is an artist over what goes on online? Do haters, jobless people, and we're not hating jobless. We're not hating on jobless people. Lakini wenye unaona comment unasema huyu msee hana kazi. You're unemployed and it shows. You know, like haters, watu wenye like
keyboard warriors everywhere.
You know, like who hurt you?
Yeah.
How in control do you feel once you put yourself out there and it's literally your job to be a public image because you need people to know you. You need those eyeballs, you need those clicks so that it can even translate into income, translate into influence, followership. Do you feel in control?
Okay, I won't lie. Sometimes I don't feel like I'm in control.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it used to bother me so much because these negative comments, they'll always be there. And then now I started asking myself, what artist hananga hizo vitu negative?
Right.
Literally no one. No artist.
Yeah.
So I have to get used to that.
Okay.
At some point, ata kuna vitu nilikuwa na post and then I don't look at the comments ever because I know for sure someone is going to hate. And that will affect me badly. So yeah, but now currently I read everything. Sometimes I try to respond.
Okay.
And if I don't because I don't feel the pressure or need to sometimes. Yeah, so for me currently it doesn't bother me. I feel like I'm in control of that.
And how was that transition made from I'm gonna post and hide? Just nimewaekea mimi sitaki kujua because like I don't want you to hurt me and you guys are saying mean things. How did you move from there to, you know, this is the business and it is what it is. I'm a big girl. How did you grow into that?
I consider the aspect of consistency because you can't win anything without that consistency. You have to keep posting and posting.
Okay.
Hata kama ukaipoa, like even if umemka asubuhi na kavile tu unataka.
Yeah.
You have to post something.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to put something out there. You have to put yourself out there.
Okay.
The audience also has to know you as you rather than just know you as an artist who's all glammed up every time.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me, it was just the aspect that nilikuwa najua lazima I be consistent regardless. Yeah.
Wow. Sasa nilikuwa na watch show last year inaitwa The Real Housewives of is it Nairobi? What is it? Is it the one? Nairobi? Is it the one with the Kina Vera Sidika? Yeah,
yes,
you know that show?
I know the show you're talking about.
Vera Sidika said, Vera Sidika alisema that in Kenya clout pays. It's like whether you like it or not, in this country, clout pays. So number one, do you agree? And number two, how much is too much? Because that's for them, they do everything to their bodies, anything to their brands, their children, content.
Yes.
Their relationships, every single, if you start from, if you're a 90s baby and you are allowed to watch TV and you shouldn't have been watching, none of us should have been watching this Nairobi Diaries. It made Huda Monroe, Prezo was on it. Yani the first reality show that was popular in Kenya in the 2000s.
Yeah.
If you look at all those people and how they've Huda the boss lady, venye she is right now. Right now, I'd say she's really cleaned up her image.
Yes.
Lakini ukifuata career yake, clout, drama. Yani, scandal, fighting. How much is too much?
How much is too much? First of all,
for the clout
definitely works. It definitely works. Though personally, I don't think I'd chase it because okay, they have a conscience, but Miss Jukama, I'm that thick-skinned. I cannot.
Wakona conscience kweli. Akituambiani ukweli. Like, do we think somebody like Vera has a conscience, really or she's like, as long as I get my money, I will say anything?
Because vitu zingine watu hufanya like no. It can never be me.
Releasing sex tapes.
Exactly. Just so, I think, inspiration ilikuwa ni the Kardashians.
I think so. Kim Kardashian. We blame Kim Kardashian.
We blame her.
She started on the Shetani.
Yes.
Shetani lazima tumweke hapa. Shindwe kabisa. So for you, there's a line.
There's a line. Okay. A very thick line. Okay. Cross. Because first of all, I respect family so much. I respect myself. And kuna vitu tu I can't do. So for me, even half of what they do for me is too much.
So what would you tell a young artist, somebody who, Mali umefika in the wins that you've been able to get, the lessons that you've amassed so far, what would you tell a young artist who wants to leverage social media and the digital spaces? Because it's working for a lot of people. Some 2020 showed us Mkurugenzi alitrend. Before that, there was Wabosha. She trended before COVID, but COVID, she really blew up. Elsa Majimbo, Rono, these are people who are household names, Sai. And then when you look at Instagram, tukona and TikTok, tukona Crazy Kena, we have those people who just blew up because they were putting content out there. So how would you advise somebody who's musically inclined, they're a music artist and they want to leverage these platforms and they are seeing how others are getting, they're trending, they are blowing up, they're getting these huge deals, now they're brand ambassadors. How would you advise them? Because now we've seen there's this dark side of you're selling your soul. Do you have a conscience? And on this other side, there are people who are doing a really good job. So what would you say to a young girl about how to use these platforms?
For me, what I would advise is just be true to yourself, authentic, show your authenticity to people. Maybe at first they're not gonna accept it. But with time, they will have to because they don't have a choice. That is you. They can't do anything about it. You don't really have to adopt or embrace the things that people are doing just so that you can fit in. You don't really have to fit in, by the way. Just be you. Do whatever you think is right. Sio lazima pia uko hivyo vile nilikuwa sema, you don't have to be all glammed up every time. Just showcase your real authenticity to people. With time, wata buy into whatever idea you're trying to sell them.
Na kisema I don't have time, I need to pay my rent now. Na sina, I don't have anyone else. Na sitaki kutafuta mbaba. Akisema hivyo, because I feel like that's where Gen Z, hawaogopi, by the way, wanakwambia, by the way, wacha me, I hear you and that's cute, but that's not gonna pay my rent.
So now I think it just depends on your morals, if you uphold any ethics, things like that. If you don't have a conscience, just run with it, make that bag. So you need to count the costs. You need to count the cost because you need to know before you do anything, you have to do a
cost benefit analysis.
Where you know these are the consequences. Am I cool with them? Am I good with them? Are they going to affect me mentally afterwards? Sadly, we don't. Sometimes I don't really consider all that. But in instances where I have, I've made the right decisions.
Okay, beautiful. And then now, what do you say to young people who have been told that art is a waste of time, usanii does not pay, you are just suffering, you're gonna be a starving artist? Speak on that.
Wow. Hiyo kwanza hiyo ni deep vibaya sana. Because as an artist, first of all, as an artist, you have I don't know if this can apply to many people, but you have to start by loving your craft and not doing it just for the money. Because for me, I used to literally just ask for gigs and know at the end of the day I'm not going to be paid. And I was honestly, just make me part of the band. You don't have to pay me anything. I'll be good.
I just want to make music.
I just want to make music. I just want to sing. Nataka kuona reactions za wase nikiimba. Nataka kuona pia crowd ina reactaje. Do they love it? Do they think it's BS? So, ingia ukijuanga kwanza, first of all, music industry. Haita kulipa vile unafikiria at first.
So you need to be realistic. Do your research.
Exactly. Do your research. Be realistic. If, especially, kwanza hii point, if you know hauna like hizo funds mingi, like maybe hauna hizo generational wealth and stuff. Find a job kwanza kitu yenye nakulipa. Then use whatever money you get to fund your music. Because music nayo haitakupatia pesa vile unafikiria for starters.
All right. So get a hustle to find your to fund your dreams and then let your dreams take care of your hustle.
Exactly.
I love that. I love that so much. So Sasa, now what would you say has been the hardest, the most? I know mambo ni various depending on the day, the time, who's the president, which county are we in, kunanyesha leo, is it not? But if you were just to think about your career so far, what has been a really challenging thing?
Dealing with producers. As an artist, right? Dealing with, oh my God. There's this post Wangeshi made, I don't know if it was yesterday or Juice.
Niliona hiyo. Yeah, the Didi of Kenya.
The Didi of Kenya.
The Didi of... By the way, simfanye hiyo expose. We unamjua?
Simjui. I have an idea, but simjui. I don't really... Na hiyo idea nilipata through other sources plus through what, like the threads. Whatever people are talking about. But aside from hata hiyo story ati the Didi of Kenya, I think there are many. Ni wengi ni vile tu. Maybe saya alikuwa affected na moja ama wawili or whatever. But they are many. In Kenya, producers will either like keep your music or just make sure you don't release your music anywhere, or they don't even give it to you. If especially like lazima provide some services, quote unquote services. You have, even if you pay, you have to like, you know, ile concept ya sexual
exploitation.
Exactly. Iko sana, iko so rampant, and people don't even talk about it enough. And it affects, of course, it affects women mostly. Because most producers ni men.
And now that we're having this conversation, so for you, how have you been able to overcome that? Like, what can a young woman do? Because umeshatuambia, tuseme mimi, I'm just trying to get into this industry, and we know they're there. They're not going to disappear. No matter how much we make noise, they are the ones in the studio. And at the end of the day, I don't have a recording studio. I don't have a producer. So what do you do? So uko hapo, you've agreed vizuri, and then now this man is like, show me titties. I'ma do this. Just get on your knees. What happens? What do you do? So that's how
I think, I don't know, I'm not very familiar with ISO copyright, ISO, like those
the legalities.
The legalities behind the issue. But I don't know how possible it is for artists to like sign contracts before anything. So that you can agree, kama nalipa. And you're supposed to have finished my project by say, and like a specific date.
Yes.
So because it counter so many other things. Because sometimes also one of the, I heard you speak about empowerment. And sadly, utapata that female artists sometimes struggle with that. Because that are endorsements, nini vituka hizo, mostly they focus on, sijui mbona, wanapatianga mostly the male artists. So unapata as a female, hauko empowered enough. That means you will get into deals which are exploitative to you, like which are zinaku exploit we mwenyewe. For instance, I'll give an example. There's this particular artist who actually I met on TikTok. Guy is like, I'll do your music for free. Ukimuliza like what's in it for you, because kwani wanifanyia free aje. He said, and try ata get royalties of course from there, but pia he's trying to put himself out there because I'm on talents, or you know those reasons.
Yes.
So we're doing we finished the whole project. Afterwards, ndo mtu anaanza kukuambia hivyo, show me titties, not in those words.
But of course, wanaongenga vizuri, but it's like you feel weird.
You have to do this and this.
Right.
Alafu akiona like you're kind of
hesitant.
Hesitant. You know, I like seen your music today, nani like a year ago. Just because of that.
Wow, that's wow.
But if I would have given in, to those demands or whatever those were, ningekuwa na hizo ngoma out there sahi.
That's so sad.
Yes.
Which begs the question, what the artists that we love and respect, as you know, the women, you know, what crossroads have they crossed, you know, and sometimes that's a chilling, you know, unasikia tu vivi, unasikia like, because you're like, I want to be angry and be like, girls do better, but at the end of the day, Pia, the question I've asked you, what am I gonna eat? You don't know, and a lot of the time when you're put in a situation where you're surviving on instinct, you don't always make the logical decision. You don't always make the best decision. You make the decision that seems like, now I can survive. You know, and I feel like that's not a conversation that's had a lot, because now there's women who have leveraged that and they have made that their lifestyle, you know, and they're living their best lives. And then there's women who have no interest, but that's the crossroad. You know, every time you get to a better point, now you're introduced to a new producer, mwenye hamjazoeana, mwenye has no respect for your craft. Now we have to start from scratch. Now I have to make him respect me. And now that begs the question, how do you think, from an artist's perspective, what do we need to do to educate women on how to empower themselves with those, you know, the legal know-hows? You know, like, how can we get that information to artists? What's the best way for this information to get out there to women artists, so that by the time this young girl is in the studio, whether ni kwa mtaa, it's in the corporate spaces, in the commercial studios, anajua, we don't do that. By the way, you're not supposed to treat me like this, and this is how, you know, because information is power.
True.
How can we get it out there?
How to get it out there? I think for starters, nitajibu hiyo kitu different kiasi, but I think for starters, you as an artist, you need to take the initiative to educate yourself.
Okay.
Honestly, personally, I have not done that. How nezataka kusema I'm proud that I know this and this. So for me, Pia, that's actually a challenge. I love that you pose that challenge to me. I need to educate myself on that. Because then you utajipata situations kama hizo. Also, I think that maybe organizations can, especially the ones which zinaishiwingi a lot of endorsements, they can take up that initiative as a form of CSR and just try to educate the public on that. Juu the public, kuna pia upcoming artists wengine wako shuleni wadogo, like primary, high school. So they can do that like to the whole community. And then you as an artist take the initiative to take it up a notch higher and educate yourself also.
Okay. Wow. So we've said a lot of deep things. And Sasa, this is another deep question. If you were to remove one social media platform, never to show up again in life, ni gani hiyo? IG. Mbona mnapigana na IG? IG mewafanyia nini?
Ni IG kabla ninge huko inakuanga miaka. Yani, okay, kwangi miaka, but first of all,
you're like, pressure, I don't like it.
Thanks you.
I don't want that pressure.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what's up with IG, but I've never really liked it. And to think that like most of my friends actually are really into IG, utapata mtu ata spend a lot of time in IG. For me though, nikiingianga IG tu naangalianga tu likes, naona niki, okay, sawa, DMs, nini. But I don't, like going through people's nini, I don't.
No, I feel like it brings a lot of social anxiety, because like tulikuwa na wewe juzi, what do you mean you're in America? What do you mean you're in State House? What do you mean now you've done, in the last 2 weeks, you've released 2 albums? Like am I the drama? Am I the problem?
What is it? Like,
it makes you feel like you're doing nothing with your life.
Yeah, like there's a day I was hanging out with a friend, with a friend of mine. And then after like literally 2 days, IG naona mtu sijui ako wapi, alienda na helicopter, and I'm like,
what am I not doing? Mganga wangu, ama ni God, ama ni nani?
Beaches wana win bana. What is this?
What's happening? The pressure.
Now you knew that one time I've decided to just go through the nini. So like every time I make this decision, napatanga tu pressure. Also naona wengine wana release my EP, wengine albums, wengine sijui nini, and I'm like, hey, kwani have I stalled? What am I doing with my life? So unapata, but I need to overcome this. I think I need to either overcome ama what would you say? Do you think like it's a good thing to avoid it ama to overcome?
I think first of all, inauma lakini itabidi tuzoe. The fact that we need those of us that are doing careers that really need to be online. For example, Power Radio, when you're natusikiza sahi, they wouldn't be kama hatuko online. Tuanzie tu hapo. It's paying. You know, for some people, this is the job and the platform is online. So first of all, all is to accept that hapo tuko in the digital era and there's no going back. Tusikue like some of our parents when hey, hizi simu, oh, umeshinda online, and I'm like, mom, dad,
yeah, it's work sometimes.
Sindio, like we are working, you know, and to understand that, and but I feel like also just having a mindset where unajiambia, okay, no, I'm gonna see everybody and their brother and how they're winning in life, and Mimi, I'm still trying to get there. Like you need to shield yourself and just do a lot of boundaries. Boundaries. Mimi sahi kitu nataka in life currently right now more than anything is genuinely to be in a happy relationship. I don't even tell me about marriage. Me, I just want somebody to wake me up in the morning and say, hey, babe.
No, that's like you, for real.
Me, for real. Nastaki wenye wananitafuta juu wenye wananitafuta wanani stress. They're not meeting. And I'm not a dramatic person. I just want a man that loves Jesus, speaks English in English, can speak his mother tongue, and is willing to go to church with me. The rest, we can work on. So kupatana na huyo mtu, and I'm honest about it because I'm a grown girl. I am not miserable. I am not lonely. I'm just really desiring for that. So unaona saa ukiingia online, oh, people are getting married. Oh, Mara, we're in class together. This one is on their third baby, their second husband maybe. I'm like, somebody has gotten 2 and I'm still on 0-2-0. Why? And I think it's very helpful for me now with my value system because I'm a believer, I'm a Christian. Inanisaidianga sana because it's like, okay, God, what do you have in store for me? So that when I see other people getting there, it's like, oh, that's nice. So that's like what they're doing. And I'm happy for you. Na nikisikia vibaya, I'm like, pia mimi nile, pia mimi nitafika. Do you understand? See, like kiburia, now you want to throw stones because people are happy.
I'm saying people are showing off.
But watachana. Do you understand? Do you understand? So just giving myself those boundaries in my head, which I cannot bring myself. Mimi, if it was up to me, no, I wouldn't have that. So for me, that needs to come from somewhere else. And that for me comes from God. So that whenever I go online and maybe I want to travel and my M-Pesa is showing me negative, nimefika limit ya fuliza, I am negative. I owe Safaricom. You know, okoa, wezi hata ukitaka bundles za 20 bob, you can't afford because your M-Pesa doesn't have enough money kulipa deni, ndio ulipie your 20 bob. And then somebody is traveling and they're having their 5th vacation of the year, and you were in class with this person, and you are smarter than them. You're like we're not comparing, but tukiangalia akiwa I've tried, and still you're like, I don't know where is the fruit of my labor. It's God that keeps me, you know, grounded. And I think social media, we just need to learn to turn a blind eye to what is not for us because it's there. You're going to really keep seeing it. You're going to see it and you have to go seeing. And so that people can interact with their music and the person that you are, you know, the not so glamorous version of you. I woke up like this and nipende. This is me. This is my real face.
This is my real face.
You want people to fall in love with you. You want them to follow you because that's what your music needs. That's what your career needs. At the end of the day, they're not following you just because you're friends. There's a platform and a brand that you're building. I think it's necessary. Like, you know, now it's just the mentality of, I see you, but that's none of my business. I see you, I don't know what you're doing. I see you, I don't know who you pray to. I see you, I don't know who's giving you money. Me, I know where mine is coming from. And even if yours is the right way, that's okay. I'll get there. My journey, your journey, they're different.
Totally different.
Na mwenye sasa anafanya kenye nataka, I use them as inspiration. It's also a way for me to check all the people who have access to what I have access to. Because sometimes you can tell. Sometimes it's people that you have, that you know in real life. The people who are close to me. Background inafanana, ama sai circumstances inafanana. What are they doing that I can do that I'm not? And then now you just become honest because sometimes social media calls you out on your laziness, calls you out on your imposter syndrome.
That is true.
So sometimes I use it as a metric. I'm like, surely this person has posted 3 posts in 1 month. I'm like, I speak better than them and sijaji record. That has nothing. Asa nikisikia vibaya, that's a me problem.
That is true.
So it's also humbling.
It is.
Yeah, that's how I deal with. That's how I see it.
That's a really good perspective. I haven't considered that. You kukuwa na internal boundaries, like, you know, ya sawa uko sawa. Ka uko sawa niko sawa.
Yeah.
Like it's cool.
Yes.
You just thrive.
Yeah.
I'll get there someday.
Yeah.
Hiyo ni perspective.
Na hiyo ni highlight. Very few people put out their mess. Very.
Thank you. People show you what they want you to see.
Yeah.
So, enye come to think of it, because hata nisijai post kitu yenye ati staki mtu aone. It has to be the good parts of your life.
Siku umeamka na macho imefura, you're not going to post that.
You're not going to post.
Unless you're calling out somebody who punched you.
Exactly.
You're not.
And you'll notice that artists ama just other human beings who post things like that.
Yeah.
Mostly si kutrend, but mostly wanakwanga wamejiamini, like na post whatever it is I'm going through, kwani utadu. Like you have to have that attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to show people the parts that you don't like about yourself, muona hiyo ikiwa brave sana.
Yeah.
Mimi mwenyewe sijafika hapo yet,
okay,
but I will.
Okay.
Yes.
I love how honest you are about I'm a work in progress.
Yeah. I admire such people. This chick, let me just mention her.
Okay.
Anaitangwa kwa TikTok, anaitangwa Online Bestie. I don't know if you've come across her.
Not really, but I'll go check her out.
Yeah,
shout out to you, Online Bestie.
Yeah, Online Bestie. I've never actually talked to her in person, okay, kwa DMs or whatever, but I admire whatever she does. Body positivity and everything. If you see people in her comments, like when she was starting out, people were really hating. Oh my God, like the jobless people we were talking about.
Yeah.
People really hate. But now, if you like, it's rare for you to find a negative thing, like comment on her post. Because alishatuonyesha, nilikuwa niseme wadingine, but alishatuonyesha like, MG.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
This is my body.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm confident, and that's that.
Yeah.
So I admire her.
I love that. Yeah. And as we just wrap this conversation up, I just want you to talk about your music. So where do you draw what you sing about from? Inakuja tu juu kuna sauti nzuri, and you're like, I might as well use it. And you know, what inspires you?
Everyday life events.
Okay.
Hiyo ni general sana, but one of the things that inspired me, ngoma yangu ya kwanza inaitwa Black King.
Black King.
Yes.
Hey,
so
it's them. They're always, it's those ones.
Yes.
Those men.
Yeah. But now my inspiration for that was kuna hii plight ya boy child yenye we don't even talk about.
Okay.
And the boy child has been forgotten.
Okay.
So I just thought to appreciate them, to because ni were important.
Yeah. Now kuna low self-esteem. I need a strong man.
Yeah.
You better step up to me with confidence. Yeah. Otherwise, I'll like you from a distance, but not in my life. Yeah.
You love them like with the love of God.
Yeah.
And everything, but
brother
kind of
brother.
Love. Yes.
Yeah, I love you. Agape love. Hiyo ni ya Mungu, hiyo sina. Hiyo natafuta. Hiyo inaitwa phileo, friendly love. Yeah, like I will love you as a friend, as a fellow human being. Yeah. So we need to give them empowerment.
We need to
confidence.
Empower them. We need to exactly, and that starts from when they're little to when they're grown-ups, because any boy child wamesahaulika. Damn. Hey, ushaenda like especially in the ghettos.
Yeah.
It's really sad. It's really sad, and that's why most of them like our population ya madem, my boys ni gani haya.
It's ladies for sure.
Ladies.
Yeah.
But we have this like the highest rates of incarceration ni boys, crime ni boys, drugs ni boys,
suicide as well.
Suicide, thank you.
Yeah.
Suicide ni boys. Hizo vitu zote mbaya rates ziko mostly kwa boys. Sahi hata kwa like kids who commit suicide bado ni boys.
Yes.
Unashindwa tu like as a society
there's something we're missing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was my inspiration for that. Number 2, nilifanya another song called Bestie.
Okay.
That was ni ile bestie yenye unajua. Sasa sijui kama unaijua na considering vile we ni Christian.
Bestie naijua juu I'm online.
Thank you.
Like they also try us those bestie you are like back to sender.
Unafanya tu hivi. How?
Yeah.
So like hiyo ilikuwa siwezi sema personally, but ilikuwa too inspired by hiyo ni kitu inakwanga tu kwa society.
Right.
And then I have another one which I really love, inaitwa Give Thanks.
Yes.
That one I really try to promote the aspect of gratitude each and every time. Kama jana someone told me like wachanga kushinda ukisema ati manze ile siku sijui nini it happen, I'll be so happy. Why don't you just say, hey, currently I'm happy because this and this is happening or has happened. Like just practice gratitude. Use ideas sana in your life. You will love your life. Even like you will have a 360 of what you think about your life. I love that. Once you start being like having gratitude. Alafu sasa hizo zingine ni kuna envious also, like you ina happening kwa society. I love what you have. Like if you see me with a boyfriend, I'm a husband, you love that, nini you're envious. So tuseme tu my music goes all round. It's about things happening in the current society. There's also Netflix and chill, wacha niseme hiyo. Netflix and chill is about the obvious Netflix and chill, where you want to do to enjoy simple things with someone you like, someone you love. Mse wangu wa Netflix and chill, the one who has to marry me first. Ananiwestia time. Lazima kutu kwanza Netflix and chill. Ananiwestia time by the way. Anakuwestia time. Wewe unakuanga na mtu wako Netflix and chill? Vibaya sana. Ako? Vibaya sana. You look very content. I like that. Even though I know, even though I believe, I don't believe you need to have a man to be content, but I'll just say you don't look like somebody stressing you. Aww, that is sweet. But I have someone. Shout out to them. To him.
Okay. Love that. And now just to close, a word of inspiration to a young girly out there who's like, no, I want to be like Bakita when I grow up. What do you have to say to her?
Wow. Neza tu sema like authenticity, kuwa authentic. Mi kwanza sikuwa authentic at first. I wanted to fit in sana.
Beyonce.
Please don't. Madam Beyonce. But just be authentic, be true to yourself. Have gratitude. Just develop thick skin, because social media will break you down. I know so many people who have given up just because someone said sijui what kwa social media. Jipende tu vile uko. Hata yuko unaweza pata hata hiyo story ya body positivity. Unajiambia ngati I used to be like that actually. Niko najiambia like naanza gym next month. Ikifika 3 months, after 3 months I'll start making I'll be consistent with my posts. That will never happen. I'll never go to the gym. So,
I've been going to the gym for 10 years, girl. In my head.
Oh, wow.
Consistently in my head. I'm going.
Consistency is key.
Consistency is key. Even when you don't do it, it works.
It's key. So, be like jipende tu. Jipende. Alafu kijipenda. Imagine things start coming, like zina come to you. Let me tell you. Mi nikianza music, ushaikuwa zile za like you don't know where to start. You really don't. Haya, nikiingia tuseme TikTok, I post nini, I go through people's posts. Imagine like when you put your energy into something. Hawa watu wa as above is below, hawa watu wa spirituality wanaweza elewa hiyo pia, even Christians. Like if you put your energy so much into something, the universe starts you start to attract those things. Because mimi walai TikTok, from TikTok, I'm not even at TikTok famous, but everyone, like neza sema 98% of people who have helped me in my journey wametoka tu TikTok.
Because hapo ndio
niko, na pia some of them wametoka Facebook. But social media, just because I was there and I was focusing on something, people started coming up to me, because some of them hata ni wenye si mimi nili like approach. They just came to me. Sometimes when sija give up, but nasema let me take a chill pill. Wacha niachane na story ngoma for like a month even. Unaweza kuwa it's exhausting even mentally, especially when you think things are not working out. Ama umekuwa na ma shows constant, ama umeshinda attend shows, unakuwa tu mentally exhausted. So unajiambia let me take a chill pill. Within that 1 month yenye unadhani ati umetulia hata haupostingi, so no one will notice you. Kidogo someone comes up to you and tells you, I heard whatever you did, I've seen one of your videos, something too. And they want to give you a kind of some kind of an opportunity that will help you do 1, 2, 3. So put your energy where you think you can earn from, and also where you think you will love long term doing whatever you're doing.
I love that. So basically the grass is greener where you water it.
Thank you.
You can't water and there's nothing growing as long as there's a seed. That's the law. It's a law. It's a principle.
It's a law, just water whatever it is. Na pia you should know though when different, but you should know when to quit pia.
Yeah.
But si kwa vitu passion huwezi nayo quit. Kuna time, by the way, is it like possible for you to stop being passionate about something?
Unless something kills it. But kama ni wewe kabisa.
Kama ni wewe kabisa, there's no way to like say, hey, mimi nimeacha kukua passion. Yeah, so what are your grass currently?
I love that. I love that. Yeah, we should just give us, I know this is an ambush, but a cute verse. Like you already know. Nafa ko meshazo, yeah. Just whatever is on your heart. Just sing a cute little verse. It can be as long or as short as you want it to be.
Because you're looking for someone.
Yes, please, someone. Shout out to my future someone.
Hey, shout out. Okay, anyway, that's what song do I do? Let me think. Okay, so this is Netflix and chill.
Okay.
Call me up, ring me up. I wanna know what's up. Fired up, time to ask. I wanna take you out. Netflix and chill. Take walks with me. Talk about things that could be. Maybe we could get kids, baby. It's a wrap.
Maybe we could get kids, baby. That I don't need to say anything else.
Yeah,
Sindio, I love that. I love that. Bakita, thank you so much for your time. By the way, guys, she's awesome. I have ambushed her.
Hi.
I have ambushed her. But now we are so much better for it. Yes.
Definitely.
So thank you so much. And this has been, I've enjoyed having this conversation.
Right? It's been real. Watch out to say maybe it's been real.
Sindio.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yes.
It was an ambush, but I didn't think I'd enjoy it this much, but I did though.
I'm glad.
Beautiful conversation. So
awesome.
Thanks for having me.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yes, and for you, my Sheversationalists, you guys know where to find me every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And let me leave you with some good music. And for today, that's a wrap from us. Bye-bye.
Bye.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night.
Power Radio.
Ninapendwa kote Mandala Classic man swag ajidana Haters wanna jump, tiny temper Cause I got the heat, Mandara Ukiniona hivi Magoti ninapiga na mdomo inakiri Ya kwamba mijasiri Ni vyema ukumbuke na subira itabiri What is your name? How you feeling though? How far you go? That's up to you. Kila kitu chini ya jua ulipewa we ya kuchagua. This is for those who dream with their eyes open, chasing their dreams, writing their names on the stars. Without you sing until we fly away. Without you sing until we fly away. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa.
Me and my band go get a champion and stallion with chic technique fit. I score kwanini in a teta. No one on a corner had swagger so sweet. Already at the top, you can try but you can hold me. Even if it does get a little bit lonely. My life is so great like that tiger Tony. Ask about me, you should really get to know me.
What is your name? How you feeling though? How far you go? That's up to you. Kila kitu chini ya jua ulipewa we ya kuchagua. This is for those who dream with their eyes open, chasing their dreams, writing their names on the stars. Without you sing until we fly away. Without you sing until we fly away. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa dream chaser iko nini unateta dream chaser haina ngori tunatesa.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Nimekupata wewe, dawa yangu ya roho mama, na nisijechelewa kuzikiri hisia. Kweli nimetembea panda shuka za dunia, lakini karejea na mahaba kapokea. Nilikupenda kweli mimi na mapenzi bado yapo, nikakutwika mzigo hata na ukavumilia bila mada. Nakupenda kila saa, ningependa angalau nikuimbie wewe, na sasa tumeconnect kizenda, no cap nakupenda, na chochote nitatenda, kutenda nakupenda, na sasa tumeconnect kizenda, no cap nakupenda, na chochote nitatenda, kutenda nakupenda. Sikiza story kabla judge book, easy my body, easy how I look. Tuliza mori cause the ground shook, fell from heaven in the bright look. Na unajua ni wewe nawaza mama, na unajua ni wewe usiku mchana. Na sasa tumeconnect kizenda, no cap nakupenda, na chochote nitatenda, kutenda nakupenda. Na sasa tumeconnect kizenda, no cap nakupenda, na chochote nitatenda, kutenda nakupenda. Nieleze pambana na maisha we, na bado unanichanganya changanya. Nikaimba nieleze pambana na maisha we, na bado unanichanganya changanya. Na sasa tumeconnect kizenda, no cap nakupenda, na chochote nitatenda, kutenda nakupenda. Na sasa tumeconnect kizenda, no cap nakupenda, na chochote nitatenda, kutenda nakupenda. Nikaimba nieleze pambana na maisha we, na unanichanganya changanya.
Niko na visa, niko kwa simu na nasikia bashi meshika. Je, kuna madem, kuna maniga, maodine wamekuja kuchachisha. Ninajificha, sitaki picha kubabae, sitaki vita. Nashikisha na mavela mabichwa, na tukishikwa jo mapel Mona Lisa. Tutoke BND, twende BNB, niko DND, usijam. I will be RB, I will be RB.
Mihadarati zishaanza kunidanganya hadi najishuku sana, zimelipu zimenichanganya napenda vitu si ufanya vile inafaa. Erobog na matin. Eyo naka. toki komando kiritala jumi niko na mado wenye vipindi na musonge kando esima tu sama poso chopo chololo chololo. Nobody can party like we do. Wamoke girumba kokwara we blues kinena kalingi kipani ya sim meditation yaka bed ni soya design bololo anebo bololo. So please no okadwa jo machendo oh bololo anebo bololo. So please no okadwa jo machendo oh. Mi hadara decisions kunidanganya hadi najishuku sana zimelipu zimenichanganya napenda vitu si ufanya
miadarati zishaanza kunidanganya hadi najishuku sana zimelimbu Maximus
Ognamatin
hey and na Hodong yeah Hodong Nico DND
Mutoto ya Pamela.
I'll be right back.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.